Today we are going to see 25th sloka. Just one sloka is left out to complete the chapter. So in this chapter, we have seen the further talks between King Raghuvana and Jadabharata. So it's in the conclusion. Yes. Let me start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Badareshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhavatya Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnana Anjane Shalakaya Shakshurun Yena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा गदामह्यं तदा स्वापदाण्डिकं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पदारूप्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनि दिनामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So reading from Bhagavadham, 5th canto, the creative impetus. So we are seeing the chapter number 13. That is the further talks between King Raghugana and the great sage Jadabharata. So those who want to recite the sloka, I humbly request to raise their hands so that we can go ahead with the recitation. Yes. Madhumai Krishna Kant Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Pranams Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Savvira Patir Api Sujana Samavagata Paramatma Satatvaha Atmani Avidya Adhyaropitam Cha Dehatmamatim Visasarja Evam hi nrupa Bhagavadashrita Anubhavaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes. Vijay Kumari Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dhanvat Pranam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Savvira Abhisujana Samavada Paramatma Sattva Atmani Avidyadyo Robidamsa He Hatma Madim Visasarjayevam He Niruba Bhagavat Shuryadasri Dhanubhavaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Venkata Narasimha Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Savvirapatirapi Sujanamavagata Paramatma Satatva Atmanya Vidya Ajyaropitam Chat Dehatma Matim Visasajja Evam Hi Nrupa Bhagavata Asritanubhava. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Prabhuji. Yes. Anjali Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Savvirapatihi api sujana samavagata paramatma satatvaha atmanya avidya adharopitancha deha atmamatim visasarja evam hi drita bhagavat ashrita anubhavaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Chitra Mohini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Savvirapatirapi Sujana Samavagata Paramatma Sattva आत्मन् अविद्य अध्यारोपितां च देहात्ममतिं विससर्ज एवं हि नृप भगवदाश्रिताश्रितानुभावः। हरे कृष्ण माताजी, थैंक यू माता।
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, Dayavati, Usha Dayavati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। ओम
Hare
नमो
Krishna.
भगवते वासुदेवाय सौवीरपति अपि सुजन समागत परमात्मा सतत्व आत्मनि अविद्या आद्यरोपितं च देहा आत्मतिं विससर्ज एवं हि नृप भगवत आश्रित अनुभवः। थैंक यू माताजी। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna Mataji. Madhusoni Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Pranams
ओ
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय सवीरपतिरपि सुजन समवगत परमात्म सत्व आत्म अन्य विद्याधरोपितां च देहात्ममतिं विससर्ज एवं हि नृप भगवद आश्रित अनुभावः। थैंक यू
Hare
माताजी।
Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Prafulla Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
Hare
ओम
Krishna.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय सौवीरपतिरपि सुजन समभागत परमात्मा सात्वत आत्मनि अविद्याधारोप्यारोपमितपितां च देहात्ममतिं विससर्ज एवं हि नृप भगवताश्रितः अनुभावः। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू माताजी।
Thank you, Mataji. Revati Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी। प्रणाम माताजी।
Pranams
सौवीर
Mataji.
पतिरपि सुजन समभगत परमात्मा सदत्व आत्मन्य विदात्य रूपितं च देहात्मतिं विसर्जः एवं हि नृप भगवता आश्रितो श्रितानुभावः। हरे कृष्ण माताजी। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, Mataji. सौवीरपतिर् अपि सुजन समवागत परमात्म सतत्व आत्मन्य आविद्य आदयारोपितं चोदेहात्ममतिं विसस्रज एवं हि नृप भगवत् आश्रिता अनुभवाः। Synonyms: Sauvirapati, Sauvirapati, the king of the state of Sauvira, that is Raghuguna, Api, certainly, Sujana, from an elevated person, Samavagata, that is the having completely understood, Paramatma, that is a conversation which has happened between King Raghugana and the Jadabharata, the great sage Jadabharata. Paramatma sa tattvataha, the truth of the constitutional position of the spirit soul and the super soul. So Atmani, in himself, avidya, by nescience, adhyaropitham, erroneously attributed, cha and deha, in the body, atma matim, the concept of the self, visasraja, completely gave up, evam, thus, yai, certainly, nripa, O king, bhagavat ashrita anubhavaha, the consequence of taking shelter of a devotee who has similarly taken shelter of a spiritual master in the Parambara system. One is sure to get out of the great nuisance of the bodily concept of life. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, after receiving lessons from the great devotee Jadabharata, King Raghugana of the state of Savira became completely aware of the constitutional position of the soul. He thus gave up the bodily conception completely. My dear king, whoever takes shelter of the servant of the Lord is certainly glorified, because he can without difficulty give up the bodily conception. Purport. As stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 2.54, Sadhu Sangha Sarva Sastri Kaya Lavamatra Sadhu Sange Sarva Siddhi Haya. So very nicely it has been told. I think even in Nectar of Instruction, the third sloka also tells the fifth point and the sixth point. If I'm right, there are six favorable things which are all anukula for the devotional service. Like when a person is totally involved in the devotional service, he'll be more enthusiasm, he will be more confidence, he will be gaining more patience, and he will be performing the devotional service as per his own, that is, whatever feasible way he is able to do it. There's the fourth point. And in the fifth one, that is Sangat Tyagat. That means giving up the association of the non-devotees. That means he will be able to take it up the association of the devotees. A person who gives up the that is a Sangat Tyaga, means if he is giving up the association of non-devotees, means obviously he would have made, because we cannot be an ideal person always, correct na? So even 1 minute also, even our mind will not be silence. Actually, it will be always in the active mode. As long as this jiva stays in this body, it will be always in the active mode. So we'll be always wandering only. So one thing is, we will be able to take up either the Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, or we'll be taking the Asat Sangha. If a person is able to give up the Asat Sangha, means obviously he'll be in the association of the Sadhu Sangha. So this only will make to give up the that is association of the non-devotees. And the fourth point is, the sixth point is Pate Pratihi. That means following the footprints of the previous acharyas. So that is very, very important for anyone in this life. So once a person wants to elevate in the spiritual path, these 6 things are very, very important. In that, the last 2 points are very, very important, wherein if one takes the shelter of a pure devotee, obviously he will be able to leave the association of the non-devotees, and he will be able to endeavor the things whatever he has to. He will be more enthusiastically trying the things, and with more confidence, and with the patience, more patience, dairya. That means he will be having more patience. Even in second chapter, Bhagavad Gita, many slokas are in relations with the soul and the super soul, wherein the quality of the soul, actually, it's eternal. All those things we have read in the Bhagavad Gita. So wherein there is also one of the sloka, I think it is 12th sloka, I think, if anyone is able to recollect, I'm not able to recollect. Titikshva, it is given actually. Titikshva means the patience. Patience is very, very important. Here, Dairya, in Nectar of Instruction, it has been told. Whereas in second chapter Bhagavad Gita, so it is Titikshva, patience. If one develops the taste of the devotional service, obviously these 6 characteristics will develop actually. That is through the association of the pure devotee. They'll be able to leave the non-devotee association. The other 4 elements of performing the devotional service in a very perfect way, it will automatically develop actually. So there will be more enthusiasm in performing the devotional service, and it will be more confidence. That means the confidence is on the Supreme Lord, so on the pure devotee. So there will be an association. So these all the things are very important for any human who is. We are all in this Dukkalayam Shashvatam, wherein this life is very short, and then and as per this Kali Yuga also, we have that is Alpa issue, all those things. Still, if you strive to be having in association with the Sadhu Sangha and perform the devotional service, one will attain the perfection in the life. So in this purport also, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastrikaya, Lava Matra. So Lava, I think this is with respect to the time na, Lava Matra. So that is, Lava Matra is 1, I'm not
1 by
in
11th.
the 11th of the one shana, correct na? So Lava Matra, Sadhu Sange Sarva Siddhi Haya. So everything we will be able to achieve actually. So it is the fact that if one takes shelter of a pure devotee, one attains all perfection. Even if the association is a short, I think we are also one of the examples for that, correct na? We are under the shelter of our Guru Maharaj. Hardly we would have had an association to speak to him, but if we are able to pray for him, So obviously we are under his shelter only. He takes care. He guides us. So even the association is very short, very, very minimal. Even if you have seen Guru Maharaj for one time also in your lifetime, so that even the association is short, but we will be able to attain the perfection because of his blessings. So that is very, very important. A sadhu is a pure devotee of the Lord. But it has been our practical experience that the first instruction of our spiritual master infused us with Krishna consciousness, so that now we are at least on the path of, at least in this path. That word is very, very important. Otherwise we would have been in the fallen condition. So with the mercy of our Guru Maharaj, we are at least in this path of Krishna consciousness. Whatever perfection we are able to achieve, we don't know, but we are trying our level best to have this association, to read Prabhupada's book, all those things, trying to understand through the association of Sadhu Sangha. But still, without the mercy of the Guru Maharaj, we will not be able to achieve this. So obviously, we are having the blessings of our Guru Maharaj and can understand the philosophy. As a result, there are many devotees engaged in this Krishna conscious movement, because our movement is a preaching movement and many devotees are engaged in this Krishna conscious. The whole world is revolving under the bodily conception. Therefore, there must be devotees all over the world to deliver from the false bodily conception and fully engage them in the Krishna conscious. This is the motive or aim behind our Srila founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. Why ISKCON temples and ISKCON, that is this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this congregational chanting and all those things has been spread all over the world, is because at least we can tell we are all 95% in the Rajoguna, and we are always in the economic development towards the material, that is material things, and hence we are always forgetful towards the Krishna consciousness. To remind us, ISKCON is found in almost this earthly planet everywhere. Actually, there are ISKCON devotees, and then they are trying to involve in the preaching activities, book distribution. So it's a transcendental book distribution. So always whenever Sachidananda Prabhu or our NND Prabhuji tells during the Mangalarati, now when we do that Father Save Nam, that is when we do that Namaskara. So transcendental book distribution, that word is very, very auspicious. I always feel that actually, because this great work cannot be achieved without the mercy of Krishna and by a pure devotee. So Srila Prabhupada, being a pure devotee, he was able to present this for the fallen condition of the soul. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whatever he want to make, that is every town, everywhere, this congregational chanting, and it should reach, so that this Kali Yuga, which it's a very degraded that is life, and it will help everyone to elevate in the devotional service. So Krishna conscious movement is found for that only. So one should have the association of a pure devotee and then follow the footprints. Whatever Guru Maharaj has told us, we should follow that actually. So when in October, it is last year, not this year, last year October, when we were in the process of taking the initiation and all there, so our Guru Maharaj told, that is pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So that is the only thing we will be able to, that is, we can sail this, this samsara sagara in a very smoother way. So to pray for their mercy, read Chaitanya Charitamrita, read Prabhupada books. This is what actually he told us to follow. So this Chaitanya Charitamritam is when we read Chaitanya Charitamritam, it is so, that is nectarian actually, as we are reading Bhagavadham also, and then parallelly, if we are able to understand, once we are very strong in little bit in a philosophy of that is first 3 cantos of Bhagavadham, obviously we'll be able to read Chaitanya Charitamritam in a very, very, that association and all will be able to make it up. So with this, Today I am concluding this class, and any reflections like how Mataji used to ask, any realizations, if anyone used to share here in this platform, I am putting in front of you all. Please come forward and speak out actually. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very nicely
Hare-
explained today's class.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So anyone,
Hare
anything
Krishna.
you want, Hare Krishna, anything you would like to share, I humbly request you to speak out here.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Pranam
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji. Pranams
Actually,
Mataji.
actually, between the further tasks between Jada Bharata and King Ravana humbly he approached
Yes.
because previously he was so adamant, he was so proud. He realized
Yes.
that he humbly approached Jada Bharata, and
Yes.
because actually he told Jada Bharata told that this material world is asastratam and dukhalayam,
Yes.
and this
Yes.
is like a material. This is like a forest, deep dense forest. Then
Yes.
all the living
Relatives.
entities bring into it like
Yes.
merchants to gain
Yes.
in material things. But we are all opposed, and we face the adhyatmic, adhibhautik and adhidavik, all the problems, Mataji.
Yes.
Bhagavadham, so sweetly and so personally, he instructed many things, and
Yes.
finally told that we should look up at everyone with equal vision. Mataji told that day,
Yes.
and
Yes.
he should give up his kingly position. He should give up attraction to sense objects, so
Yes.
that most important thing today you told Mataji that the sadhu sangha is most important, and with sadhu sangha we can gain knowledge, and then with the sword of devotional service we can cut the knots of illegitimacy. This one is
Yes.
not actually for the king, for King Rahugana, it is for all of us, Mataji.
Yes. All of us. We are all sailing in the same boat only. So nothing
Thank you,
difference. Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Vidya Vinaya Sampanni, Brahmani, Gavihastini. So, so there is no difference. So everyone is a Jivatma here, and then there is a eternal relationship with Paramatma. That is a super soul that we need to know. So once we come to know that, we will be able to attain that Siddha Prajna state, wherein that is in second chapter Bhagavad Gita 2.54 sloka. So the qualities of the Siddha Prajna has been spoken. So one should follow that. Actually, we should leave Prajalpa, we should leave Atyahara. So all those things we should leave. So one leaves all those things. That means by engaging one in a devotional service, we can leave all those unfavorable things and only the favorable things we can follow. And by the association of Sadhu Sangha and by the mercy of the servant of the Supreme Lord. So we will be able to elevate in the devotional. So perfection in the devotional service will be attained. So ultimate goal is that only. How to serve the Lord in a perfect way. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining this wonderful session, and thank you, Prafulla Mataji, for sharing your reflection actually. Thank you. Thank you all.